name is Tim Hewitt. I'm 26 and I'm originally from Brisbane, Queensland. The Comedy Zone is a showcase show of different young or up-and-coming acts from around the country. For me to be a part of the Comedy Zone, it's very exciting. It's probably, for me, a combination of a lot of hard work and rough gigs and bad comedy for myself before it got good. So yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah, Tim is great. He's kind of like, moving on from the other styles, he's kind of like a raconteur. He's got some great stories. He's got quite long-form comedy bits.
That's all I'm doing during the week. I've done nothing around the house, but guaranteed Mum is banging on my door on a Sunday morning just going, Tim, get up, get up. What's that? You had 30 rum and cokes with the boys last night? I'm like, yes, Mum, when in Brisbane, I'm having Bundy, baby. Anyway, she's like, I don't care. Get up and mow the lawn for your dad. I'm like, oh, Mum, it is Brisbane summer. It is 40 degrees outside. I am oozing sugarcane. Can I please not do this right now? She's like, I don't care. Get up and mow the lawn for your dad. He's very proud of you when you mow the lawn. He never really shows any emotion, but he's very proud. I'm like, Mum, it is Brisbane summer. There's no grass anyway. It's just dead. It's just dirt. She's like, I don't care. Get up and mow the dirt hill for your dad.
So he's got some great ranty bits, which I think he's identified them as ranty bits, where it's a great style where you kind of talk about something that annoys you and then you escalate it and add more and more to it until you end up yelling into the microphone. And he's a fantastic exponent of that style. So I think if you want to hear a story and you want to hear someone get irrationally angry about things that should only moderately annoy you, I think he's going to definitely tickle your funny bone there.
Same thing again next morning, just banging on my door, just going, Tim, get up. What's that? What's that? You had 4 crook googs with the boys last night and you were coming down so hard. I'm like, yes, Mum, I do not know what they're cutting ecstasy with in Brisbane, but it is way fucking rougher. It's just a travel tip at this point. More for these guys. Anyway, yeah. She's like, I don't care. Get up and get on the high-pressure hose and just gurney the driveway for no fucking reason while you come down so hard that your head concaves. Just inch along the driveway, bleeding from the gums, watching dark grey go slightly greyer, even though you're not making a fucking difference at all. Just inching along the driveway, thinking about every regret you've ever had in your entire life, praying for serotonin to return to your body, until I'm like, Mum, why the fuck am I gurneying the driveway? She's like, we got Jill and Roger coming over for dinner. Like, fuck, I thought they were divorced. Dad's like, oh, Jill and Roger are coming over. Might fire up the iPad, show them Europe. It's a nightmare.
With raw comedy, I did it a couple of years ago. I did 3 years of it. I bombed out every time. But I was very young and didn't really know what I was doing. I probably had the worst bomb of my life ever in my first year of it, which was very good. Had about 30 mates and Mum and Dad there, and just could hear like Mum like, so yeah, sweet memories, but were all for me really. Like I didn't even register that it was that bad. Oh no, I did know. I knew it was terrible, but I sort of blocked it from my memory and was like, well, that was pretty good, I reckon. And everyone was like, cool, man, good, keep doing it. And I did. Much to their disbelief, I think.
He's fantastic, very easy to watch, and yeah, he's opening, so he's got the responsibility of kind of disarming the crowd, which I think he does quite well, and getting them on board and getting the energy up.
It is a wild place. Every time I go back, 2 things always stick out to me on the Gold Coast. Just number 1, Ed Hardy's still a brand. Who knew? A lot of Diamantes and Tigers still on the Coldie. Sick. And number two, just every guy like in their 20s and girl is just ripped. Like everyone is a personal trainer on the Gold Coast. It is fucking insane. Like if 50% of the Australian population are overweight, the other half are just PTs on the Goldie. Like we're at parity now. It's person two personal trainer. It's fucked. Like I try and do crowd work on the Gold Coast. It's like, g'day mate, what are you doing? It's just this huge meathead and he's like, yeah, nah man, I'm a PT and on the weekends I DJ. Yeah. Sick. The double degree of fuckwit. Very good.
So I really am far more inspired by people I do shows with every night in the Australian scene than, say, big overseas comics. I find it a weird disconnect watching them on YouTube to, say, watching something that's happening and watching it ever change. So local acts, I think Lawrence Mooney's been a huge help to me, which is good. People like Tom Gleeson, and then just lesser known acts like Ben Russell, Xavier Michaelides, they've sort of really changed how I see what you can do on stage.
Thank you.